guys? It's your boy, Barca boy 103. Just finished watching the match. Barcelona beat Real Sociedad 1-0. Absolutely massive 3 points for the top 4 race. But I don't know how we did it. We played like absolute crap. We defended for our lives for the entire match. But in the end, the boys have done it and picked up a very, very important win. The starting lineup for this match is on the screen right now. It was Ter Stegen in goal, a back four of Dani Alves, Araujo, Pique, and Jordi Alba. Midfield three of Busquets, De Jong, and Xavi. And a front three of Dembele, Aubameyang, and Ferran Torres. Xavi went full strength this match despite rotation being needed, with Lenglet, Eric Garcia, Des, and Luke De Jong coming on as subs. So overall, team performance rating on the night without a doubt gets a below average 5 out of 10 from me. We played like absolute crap. Now, when small teams come to the Camp Nou, what do? They park the bus, counterattack, nick a goal, just like Cadiz did a few days ago. We did that in this game. We came in, we played okay in the first 10-15 minutes. We got a goal, beautiful pass from Xavi over the top to Ferran. Ferran controlled it, crossed it into Aubameyang, and he put it into the open net. Since we scored that goal, Real Sociedad were all over us. They had more passes, more possession, more. I can't even think of another chance that Barcelona had after that Aubameyang goal. Frankie De Jong had a chance. Gabby had one near the end of the match. That's all I can think of. We played like dog crap, but we defended superbly. I don't know how, with all the injuries that we had. Pique went off injured, Araujo went off injured, Dani Alves went off injured. The defense today put in a shift, and credit to them, and also that midfield as well. Frankie De Jong, Xavi, and Busquets put in a worldly effort in that midfield. The whole team today, I guess they knew they were going to play like crap, and then you know what? They put a shift in, and credit to them. But based on the performance, it was shocking, and I will be giving it a 5 out of 10. Let's now get into the players' individual player ratings. We'll start, of course, with the goalkeeper, Marc-Andre Ter Stegen, and for me, he gets man of the match for Barcelona, gets an 8 out of 10 from me. He commanded our box to perfection. Without him, I think we would have lost this game. Although Real Sociedad were not really that clinical, Ter Stegen showed up and made some fantastic saves, controlled the box very well for all those crosses. Distribution was okay. Of course, some of the passes that were given to him were not that great, but without him, we would have lost. He made some world-class save. I'm happy with his performance. For me, man of the match without a doubt gets an 8 out of 10 from me. Now, into the center backs, firstly, the man who played injured throughout the entire game pretty much, Gerard Pique. I will give him a 7. I think you could say he could be an 8. You could say he was a 6. He put in a shift today. Despite the fact he was, injured, he came to this match and played well. Well, not played well, defended well. His aerial duels, his ground duels today, the crosses that he prevented coming into the box, those slide tackles, world class. The distribution out from the back didn't really have much to do there because we barely had the ball in this game, but defending wise, I think Pique was superb. Got chopped off around the 80th minute mark as well. He put in the shift today, and I think without him and Ter Stegen, we wouldn't have won this match. Of course, Pique went off. Last 10 minutes was very, very shaky. Well, last 20 minutes with extra time. But I think if Pique did not play this game, we would have lost. So I'm happy that he played. And overall, for me, he gets a 7 out of 10. You could say an 8. His center back partner was Araujo. I will give Araujo a 6. I think didn't defend as well as Pique, but still defended well nonetheless. Got a yellow card as well. The ball wasn't really coming down that right-hand side. Dani Alves kind of had that under control. It was more coming down the left with Jordi Alba and Pique. But when it came down the right, Araujo did well. Second half was a bit shaky. Then, of course, went off with that knee injury. I think his season is done. If it's any, seriousness in that injury whatsoever, he'll be done. He'll be out probably for the next month, which, of course, is the rest of the season. But overall, Araujo, for me, played well. And overall, we'll get an average 6 out of 10. Into the fullbacks now. We'll start with Dani Alves on the right-hand side. I will give him as well an average 6 out of 10. I think in that first half, he defended more than he attacked, although he is a Barcelona right back. A Barcelona fullback has to go up and down the pitch. He was basically defending. He was in the midfield as well for the majority of that first half. Did okay, lost the ball quite a bit. And the second half, he was just defending for his life, just like the rest of the team, and then went off injured. You could say his performance is probably a 5 out of 10, but I will give him a 6 for the effort, because, without the effort, if this is at the Camp Nou, this could have been a different story, because when you're at the Camp Nou, you don't really, try that much. When you're away from home, you put in that effort, and I feel like Dani Alves really showed that today, and I will give him a 6 out of 10. Other fullback on the left-hand side, Jordi Alba gets the exact same 6 out of 10, and to be honest, for the exact same reason. First half was okay, got forward more than Dani Alves in this match, 100%. And this guy went down with an injury about 5 times, man. Credit to Jordi Alba. I don't know if he's injured or not. I don't know if it's serious. We'll know in the next 24 hours. But he went down like 8 times and got back up. Despite the hate that he gets from a lot of the Kool-Aids that are out there. But I think he came in, he defended well. Of course, he had some dodgy moments in the box and around the area as well. But in the end, he kept a clean sheet, and I will give him credit for that. So overall, I will give Jordi Alba a 6 out of 10. Into the midfield now, we're starting with El Capitano Busquets at CDM, who is now the third all-time appearance maker for Barcelona, passing Andres Iniesta. So credit Busi, he got 3 points in his massive milestone for Barcelona. Performance-wise, gets a 6. I feel like in that first half he played well, controlling that midfield, great turns of passes from the midfield to the attack. In the second half, like the rest of the team, he was defending for his life. He had some dodgy moments, lost the ball a few times. He had the ball sometimes and got dispossessed, but I felt like he ran for the team, put that effort in as well. Even though we expect the effort to be a default, you can really see it from all the players today. They look like they fought for it really hardly today. Again, Busquets in that midfield, I felt like he did well. So overall, I will give him a 6 out of 10. Now on the right hand side of the midfield, it was Frankie de Jong. I will give Frankie de Jong as well a 6 out of 10. But same thing, I felt like in that last 20 minutes, he saved our arse. Honestly, that engine from him and Gavi, who we'll talk about in a few seconds, they ran the midfield. Of course, no midfield subs. They played the full 100 minutes in this match. You gotta give Frankie credit today. He was superb in that last 20 minutes. For the first 70 minutes, he was okay. I felt like in the first half, he actually played really well. Had that one chance as well that just went just wide, but second half at the beginning was a bit, lackluster, just like the rest of the squad. But overall, for me, that last 20 minutes, I will give him a round of applause for that. And overall, I will give him a 6 out of 10. If it's for the last 20 minutes, I probably would have given him an 8, but overall for the game, I will give him a 6. And similar to Gavi as well, he will also get a 6. But for that last 20 minutes, he ran the pitch. The pressing from Gavi today was absolutely unreal. And of course, had that fantastic pass for the goal. To be honest, now I'm thinking about it, I probably should give Gavi a 7, but I'm too lazy to change that now. We'll say for a 7. I'm saying 7 now. I'll give Gavi a 7. The pass for the goal was fantastic. And that last half an hour, he ran his balls off. I mean, oh my god, his control today was fantastic. His passing was good as well. But again, that pressing in the last half an hour, you have to give him credit for that. So overall for Gavi, I will give him a 7 out of 10. Into the forwards now, let's start with Ousmane Dembele at the right wing. I will give Dembus a 6 out of 10. Surprisingly, he managed the whole entire 100 minutes as well. I mean, if you told me a year ago that everyone would be injured except for Ousmane Dembele, I would not believe you, but he ran his socks off today. Of course, had that great movement for the first goal as well. Wasn't as threatening down the right hand side as you expect from him, but overall, great hold up play. He used his pace a lot in that last 10 minutes as well and into extra time. He held the ball up very well, attracted a lot of fouls as well. So overall, I will give him a 6 out of 10. On the left wing was, of course, Ferran Torres. I was going to give him a 5. I'll give him a 6 for his assist for the Aubameyang goal. I felt like he missed a few chances in that first half. I think he missed 2, I believe. The shot and the 1v1 with the keeper, I think. I may be mistaken. His control today wasn't that great. I think his passing was good in the second half as well, just like with the entire front three. All they had to do was just go back and defend for their lives. They went forward pretty well. I felt like he could have been more clinical because he got the ball a lot on those counterattacks and didn't really have that good decision making. So overall for Ferran, I will give him a 6 out of 10. And last but not the least, Aubameyang, getting the goal to see Barcelona all 3 points. I'll give him a 6 as well for the same reasons as Ferran and Dembele. Was okay in that first 20 minutes, defended for his life. One thing about Aubameyang that I have to say, his touching when he holds up the play is dreadful. I don't know why. Every time he's holding up the defenders, right, Busquets gets in the ball, he takes a massive touch every single time. And that's why I think Memphis Depay in that aspect of the game is way better than Oba. But he needs to work on that, man. I don't know how he cannot hold up the ball. Sometimes he does okay, but 85% of the time it's either a heavy touch and he passes it just in time, or it's a heavy touch and he loses it. That's something he has to work on. But overall, defended for the team today as well, just like everyone else. So I will give him a 6 out of 10. Into the substitutions now. The subs were Eric Garcia, Serginho Dest, Clement Lenglet, and Luke de Jong. I'll give them all a 6. They all came in, put in a shift like everyone else. I feel like Eric Garcia and Dest more specifically, since they were defending a lot, did really well. I think Lenglet in that last few minutes was okay. Had some slippery moments in the box. Don't want to mention it. And Luke de Jong did what he had to do. Could have scored as well, but he was pressing well in that final few minutes as well, getting for good, opportunities for those cross from the corner kicks and the free kicks that we got. So overall, for all the subs, none of them made a big impact, but I will give them all a 6 out of 10. And last but not the least is, of course, the manager, Xavi Hernandez. I will give Xavi today a 5. Now, of course, you got the big 3 points. But a couple things. We played like shite, which of course you can blame for him or not. It's 50-50 with the atmosphere, the way the game went. Real Sociedad should have gotten at least a draw. They missed very, very big chances. But where I gave Xavi the ratings down is for the starting lineup. I said in the match preview, and I'll say it again, he needs to make rotation. It doesn't matter if the players on the bench are crap, because look at the team now. Jordi Alba went down, Pique went down, Dani Alves went down. We're dropping like flies now because Xavi keeps on playing the same players over and over and over again. And keep in mind, we play every 72 hours. We play Thursday, Sunday, Monday, Thursday, Sunday for like the past week now. And then we play again on Sunday, another 72-hour turnover. He has to make rotation against Rayo Vallecano at the Camp Nou. Rotation is needed, but I felt like his subs today were good. I don't know why he brought on Lenglet, because, you know, Pique is already out there. Might as well just keep him on for the last 10 minutes, but wants to reserve Pique. I understand that. Could have used that fifth sub, could have brought in Nico to have some more energy in that midfield. Busquets looked tired despite the fact that he put in great effort. Maybe even Ricky Puig, or maybe even Adama on the wings, but we could, make him into a right wing back to defend for the rest of the game. But again, I don't think you can say either a 5-6. I think for Xavi, I gave him a 5. I don't know why. Maybe I was pissed off when I was making the edit. But I think in the end, he needs to learn that valuable lesson, and that is to rotate when needed. The whole entire starting lineup right now looks absolutely fatigued. Big lineup selection for this weekend against Rayo Vallecano. But overall for this match, I will give Xavi a 5 out of 10. So that was my match review for Real Sociedad versus Barcelona in La Liga. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, and of course, leave me your thoughts down below in the comments on everything we discussed. The main thing I want to firstly is your thoughts on the performance, and secondly, your player ratings, your manager ratings, and your prediction for that top 4 race. Of course, it's looking good for Barcelona right now. We have one more big game, which is Real Betis away, and then Villarreal on the final day, but that's at the Camp Nou. Hopefully we can get the job over the line. Leave your thoughts down below, thoughts about everything, and I will see you guys next time on the channel. Big win, massive 3 points. Take care, and Forza Barca.